though. Still free though. Still free though.
We have another installment of disturbing, bizarre, surrealist, freaky deaky, unsettling, unnerving, egregious games that I either had to scour the internet for to find or games that I've had prior knowledge about. This is called The Torture Game 2. This game initially came out in 2008, so it is pretty old. I had to find it on the Internet Archive. That's going to be a consistent theme today is finding these games on the Internet Archive because they've long been eradicated off of their original websites. Now, this game is controversial when it came out in '08 because it's very graphic. Essentially, all you do is torture this person right here. And I'm not going to go too overboard with it because I know YouTube will trip and it's just going to be a lot of hard things to edit. So, is this I can't really see what that is. What is this? Oh, you can just so we're off to a great start. I didn't want to get this bloody so quickly in. Um, that appears to be a razor. Okay, so I should read. A chainsaw, spikes, a paintbrush. Well, I mean, it can't be the worst thing in the world to paint this motherfucker. It really can't. Let's paint over the blood. Yeah, let's paint over the blood. Let's just paint over that. Do myself a little post-editing favor and just go ahead and paint over the blood. Paint over the bullet holes I unknowingly gave this hopefully not young man. Well, we do appear to be a little genderless. Let's put some drawers on while we're at it. Yeah, let's just, put some undies on. Yeah, let's, paint some clothes on. That's nice. So initially I was gonna do a thing for the month of October where I played various different spooky, screwed, fucked up, disturbing games. However, my life in October and arguably in September as well was a lot more disturbing than anything that could be portrayed in any of these games. Don't get me wrong, throughout the whole duration of the month of October, I felt like this motherfucker right here. So, with that being said, there was just a lot of things. Whoa, we don't want to show that blood. I don't know why he felt the need to twist his feet up like that. He didn't have to do all of that. This is rope. Okay, so can we hog tie his feet so he could like stop swinging them? Oh, you can. You can. Oh, so you can't you have to connect it. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm good off of that. I'm not gonna shoot this man. I'm not gonna fucking spray him down with the AK either. What can I do that's not too gonna nuke my channel, not just the video, but the entire channel? Or should we just go out with a bang? This is gonna be really hard to edit. It's the blood. Like if the blood was a different color, if it wasn't red, if I could just do the blood a different color, then I'd be going ham on this person. I really would. So yeah, my life has been an absolute travesty as of lately. So many things have transpired within the past just 2 months. And I feel like the last time I did an installment of Disturbing Games, it was the day after my birthday. And unfortunately, it was the same case. I hadn't been too good in the head when I made that video. I'm not too good in the head right now. And I don't know why I cope with playing these really fucked up games. Like it's not gonna furtherly drastically decrease my mood. But when you're a sick fuck like me, there's not much you feel phased by. Let me just say that. How can we kill him? I'm kind of done with this game. There's not a lot I can do or that I can show or that I want to show. So we have the spikes. Let's spike him up. Let's spike our boy. Do the spikes work? Okay, so you have to press 8. Shortcut key 8. I don't think the spikes work. Okay, so let's do the chainsaw. How are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do him in half? Are we going to do them in half or should we do them vertically? Like how they did on the Terrifier. Oh, let's do them like how they did on the Terrifier. Oh, wow, he was alive to begin with? Okay, well, the chainsaw is just going on that man's neck. Can you do anything else? Well, it looks like you can kind of just. The game is a little bit broken. So, okay, well, this is arguably very disturbing, I will say that. To think that this came out in 2008 is somehow even more disturbing, in my opinion. You know, when you find something, you know it's authentically fucked up and not like a publicity thing when it predates the rise of internet culture. So I'm just gonna move on from this game. I don't get a good, even for me, I don't really get a good vibe about this game. So we're just gonna move on to the next. I don't think my thoughts are really needed on this one. Oh my god, this one is barely playable. Just want to say that it is barely playable. So this is essentially a drowning simulator and it's meant to be a PSA. It's more so like an experience than it is like an actual game. And if you didn't know, this is French, so they are speaking French. Yeah, all right, yeah, fine. Okay, we seem to be like a sailor. Or maybe we're not a sailor. Maybe we're just like to our leisure, just on a boat. You know, it's a beautiful day out. We're fucking with the mast on the ship. Julian, watch out. Well, what knocked him into the ocean like that? Scroll without stopping. Now, when they say scroll, I'm not sure if they mean with like the keys. Oh, they do mean with the keys. He can't swim. Why the fuck are you a fucking sailor and you can't swim? You're a sailor. Can he swim? Yeah, why is his friend not coming back to save him? His friend should come back. So his friend just like left him? Fuck, why isn't he coming for real? What the what the I'm really pressing. Boy, I'm on this arrow key like never before. Oh my god. So it appears we got left, you know, not he maybe wasn't a real friend. Oh shit, I gotta like hype it up. Oh, I'm really pressing you guys. I'm once again, I'm on this shit like it is a dick. Oh no, we're drowning. We're drowning. We are drowning. Oh no. I refuse. You know, I'm not gonna go down without a fight. You guys know who I am. We're not gonna go down without a fight at least. You know, before I go down in several different ways, it won't be without a fight. I will say that. So, either he's trying to swim or like the current is like really screwing this man, or can we not swim? Why the hell are we a sailor if we can't swim? Well, that also leads me to believe what's going under? Why are you taking your shoes off? Is he trying to like take all his shit off for like buoyancy to like heighten his buoyancy? Is that what the fuck he's doing? I think your clothes might be heavier than your shoes. I don't know. He had on those ugly ass boat shoes. Oh, we're going under. No. No, 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 no. My arm is really tired. Oh my god. My arm is so tired. Oh my god. No. 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 Just look up. Just look Just look up. Oh my God. Yes, just look up like that. Try to float. Try to float. You know, if you lay on your back when you're underwater, if you arch your back, if you just lay down and you arch your back, you'll float. You could at least try to do that. This motherfucker, he's not trying to survive. He's not. Yeah, you can scream and shit all you want. You're not trying. You're not trying. You're not. Why does he keep fucking with his feet? Your feet don't have anything. You should be mad that they don't know how to swim. To be fair, I don't know how to swim either. And you know what I do because I don't know how to swim? I avoid the water. I avoid going into the water. When I go to a pool party, it's like y'all show up low key just to have an excuse to wear a bikini. What is he doing? Is he trying to thumb wrestle his fucking self? What is he doing? Is he trying to thumb wrestle himself? Like, what is he doing? You know, this game is like longer than I thought. Oh my god, I didn't think it was this long. But like, when I go to a pool party, oh shit. Oh shit, he's jealous I'm going to a pool party. Wait, what was that? Was that like a. What was that? Why is he thumb wrestling himself? That's not that and taking your shoes off and playing with your feet. Oh shit. What's wrong? Oh my god, is he oh, I'm squeamish. Oh, that was nasty, bro. That was nasty. Why did you do that? You deserve to drown after doing that. What the fuck? He wasn't even in the water that long. Well, is this a Coast Guard man saving me? Is someone from the Coast Guard saving me? Fuck, don't give up, stay calm. I'm really trying to. I've been trying to do that. I mean, he took his shoes off, he lost his boat shoes, he lost a fingernail. I've entirely lost a fingernail myself before, too. Oh, wow, I still have to, even during the cutscene, oh no, he saw the church. We're not gonna make it out of this. We're not gonna make it out of this. I don't understand. Drowning is very preventable, and God forbid if I sound disrespectful or anything, but oh, are we getting rescued? No, I think he's starting to hallucinate. He's starting to die. He's tiring himself out. And I think he's starting to pass away. So like he's hallucinating himself being saved. Why is a good question if you can't swim? Oh shit. If you can't swim, stay out of the water. It's that simple. That's most of the time it's pretty avoidable to stay away from water. Oh no. Oh no, I still had a chance. I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance. He just hit the bottom of the shore. I mean, he just hit the bottom of the sea. Well, I think it's over for our boy. I think. I don't have the ability to scroll any longer. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is over for us. Oh, he had a wife, so he leaves behind a wife. This is the equivalent of those cave divers who have like the most happiest fucking lives, but then go do real egregious and reckless shit, like climb into a fucking cave. This is the same equivalent. Like, if you know you can't swim, once again, why are you in the water? Is it just gonna replay the same sequence over and over again? I just have to see this man continuously leave behind his poor wife. It looked like he had a daughter. Okay, I thought there was gonna be like another cutscene at the end. Also, this game could be broken because if I didn't say it for like the 100th time, this game is 10 years old. It's also the original website it can be found on also does not work. I had to go through the Internet Archive to play this game. As far as my thoughts, I feel like I executed and expressed how I feel about this game throughout the duration of me playing it. A little advert is supposed to pop up at the end where it's basically saying, you know, if you're going to go out to sea, please wear your life jacket. I'm pretty sure this game is broken. So therefore, or maybe due to a copyright or a discrepancy somewhere, they cannot play the rest of the advert. I'm not entirely sure, but let's take that all as a lesson. If you can't swim, stay your ass out of water. If you go out to sea, wear a life jacket. We're going to move on to the next game. Okay, so here we have a little bit of a throwback. If you are a nasty, dirty, filthy fucking freak such as myself, then you probably know about not only this game, but other games by the same developer. This is a game created by, I believe his name is Robert Yang, and his games have a little homoeroticism to them. And this game is no different. So we are just going to get right into it. We. This is either a corn dog or a popsicle. I want to say it's a popsicle. But every time we take it all down like a champ, we have these individuals in the back that are very receptive of my skills. My skills indeed. Yeah, they're very receptive of my skills. Do you ever just have a popsicle or a corn dog? Corn dogs to me are kind of nasty, so in my case, it would be a popsicle. Do you ever just have one in your hand? And you just want to see how far you can take it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you've never done it before, you should go get up right now, go in the kitchen. You either got to have like a sausage, a popsicle, or a corn dog. I feel like that's everybody has one of those three things in their kitchen. You can even try a stick of butter. A stick of butter is kind of shaped the same way, just rounded out a little bit, or a banana, notoriously and infamously, would also suffice the job. Just go get one right now. And I want you to 18 and up, of course, you got to be at least 18 to partake in this challenge, but just see how much of it you can stick down your throat right now. If you can take the whole thing, you're going places in life. You are bound to be successful. You are bound to, really enjoy life to the fullest with those abilities. Yes. There's a little tune playing in the background. I wish I could play it, but I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. There's a little tune. Oh, we're getting a little trippy with it. Getting a little trippy with it. A little three-dimensional, four-dimensional, if you will. Yeah, he's really enjoying it. He's like swallowing the whole thing. Not to be on any type of, freak behavior because we are good Christian children over here on this channel. I might be an antiviral software, but we are good, holistic, clean, pure-hearted children over here on this channel. Ooh, he's really getting a little lit back there. He's really getting a little lit back there. They only give me attention when they see how far I can take it down. You know, I can't relate in real life, but I imagine that's really tragic. He's really, really fucking it up over there. Well, he's enjoying himself. Even if I put the shit near my lips, it just enthralls this man. He's like, oh yeah, tease me with it. But like I said, oh, he's starting to move too. Yeah, they're really enjoying this shit. Yeah, they like when I take it all the way down. So is this three different versions of myself, or are these like three different guys? Yeah, he's really like tearing that shit up in the background. Both of them are. He's doing the shoulder lean. It looks like he's trying to twerk. We just got a little piece of the popsicle or the corn dog left. Oh, wow. And then we turn into a fucking throat demon? A mouth agape throat demon. Okay, well, that was succulent. I don't have much to say, much like the other games that we've played. I don't know what order I'm going to put this one, but with that being said, we're going to move on to the next game. So, this is another game. called I Hate My Fingers. And I guess we play as an individual who deeply despises and has a very distasteful feeling about their own fingers. I like how instead of run game, it says run hand. Okay, so here we go. I'm assuming here we go. Okay, so I can move my hand with the mouse. Oh, you can also do. No, you can't. I thought you could do arrow keys for a second. Okay, so we can click each. Oh, already? Already. I was just trying to see if I could like move them. So can you? Oh, the. Oh, so is this like a form of body dysmorphia or body integrity identity disorder where you like, oh, I ripped that one completely off. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Fucked his shit all the way up. Okay. Well, it looks like he's throwing up a little peace sign or whatever. We love to see it. The peace. Is there anything else I can do within this experience? I literally took 2 minutes to play this. I thought it was a little bit longer. Don't really have too many thoughts on this one. It's not too much you could say. He just doesn't like his fingers. Some light themes of body dysmorphia as well as body integrity. What is it called? It's like BIID. I don't know if the second I is, but it's a very rare disorder where you feel like you're better off without a certain body part and you wish to kind of disfigure yourself. So, that could be what this is about. Aside from that, next game. So it is the next morning, you guys, and primarily is the next morning is because for some reason, now I didn't do anything for Halloween. I stayed my ass inside. Didn't do anything but played games with my friends on Discord and watched my friends play games on Discord. But for some reason, the day after Halloween, and all the way up until now, it has now been 4 days since Halloween. I have felt the strongest waves of nausea possible, and I don't entirely know why. I wasn't drinking or anything like that, but I've just felt really sick to my stomach. I wake up feeling sick and I go to sleep feeling sick, and I felt really sick last night. So, I just decided to call it quits last night and pick it back up in the morning. So that's what we're gonna do. It is currently 10 o'clock in the morning. This is called Monster Parlor. This is a game developed by Metaphysical Monsters. And I believe, as we see the multiple warnings on the screen, well, you guys probably can't see them, but there's content warning below the screen of the game. And then on the screen of the game, it does say, content warning mature. So let's take that into consideration. In this game, you are allegedly going to give monsters that walk into your shop makeovers. So without further ado, we are just gonna get into it. So it looks like we can compliment, persuade, or berate. Okay. Whoa, I didn't even read her thing because I was too focused on the options. This monster is clearly flawed, and you know just how to fix them. All you have to do is convince them to let you. This is the esteem bar. If the monster is going to let you fix them, you'll need to lower this to 0. Huh, so we have to lower their self-esteem. To lower that meter, you'll need to talk it out. Try any of these options. Okay, so to lower someone's self-esteem, we're not gonna compliment them, we would berate them, I'd imagine. Monsters are usually resistant to being fixed. If only they could see themselves like you do. We honestly shouldn't be the voice of reason with the way our fucking gray ass arm and these nails look, but I guess it'd be like that. They might become defensive, rightfully so, and shield themselves from your criticism. They might retaliate to shut down the argument, and they might talk themselves up to recover some esteem. Additionally, every monster has a unique ability that they can use to shake things up. Finally, a monster might just do nothing. After all, deep down, they know you're right about them. How rude, Miss Harris said. Well, I have no choice. How rude. I wish we could see like what we were saying to them. Are we just calling them ugly? She just keeps calling me rude. You know, if I walked in somewhere and they kept like cursing me out and flaming my ass the fuck up, I think I'd leave. I wouldn't sit there and this back and forth and call them rude, just leave. Simply don't give these people business. Okay, well, I've berated her enough. Persuasion. Don't make me blush. You lost. How did I lose? I was lowering her self-esteem. How did I lose? Did I play the game correctly? I thought I was lowering her self-esteem. Hi, hi, hi. Huh, sorry if I'm too loud. I've been told I'm too loud. Well, girl, if you didn't talk so fucking fast, I could understand what was going on. To persuade her is rude? I thought the berate was rude. Don't make me blush. Oh wow, haha, thank you. So apparently the compliments actually work. Complimenting her lowers her self-esteem? What? Oh wow, what are we about to do to our good sis? Do we cut her hair off? Oh, we did. We just cut her hair off. Okay, so we lowered her self-esteem by complimenting her and then cut her hair off. You convinced the monster to let you fix them. And now all that's left is their defect. Go ahead and drag it onto your bracelets. Charms can be used to give you an edge. Once another monster comes in, you can try it out. Okay, so it looks like it's just like a lock of her hair. Like she had, you know how some people when they get dreads, they put the rings in it? That's what that shit looks like. And here comes one now. So using charm couldn't be easier. Just click it, but keep in mind you can only use a charm on a monster once. Why don't you give it a try? Click on the flummoxing feather to send the monster into a tizzy, okay? Deals instant esteem damage. Okay, well, he already looks like he's not the most confident in himself. Well, they love to say, ooh, don't make me blush. Don't make me blush, daddy. What does the most damage to this young man? Berate. How rude. He started cussing at me. Compliment him? How rude. Can I berate him? He's cussing me out. Oh man, I love how the shrubbery people for my building have been literally mowing the lawn and trimming the hedges of my building every single day this week, just at different times to, I guess, kind of throw the people that live here off. But I love that so much. My over $1,000 rent for the area I live in is just really worth it, you guys. It's just really fucking worth it. What did we just do? We just pulled his tooth. Why the hell would you ever let someone convince you that you need to pull their fucking tooth out their mouth? Boost your actions power. Okay. Oh, they're a little cutie. This is the beauty parlor, right? Can you help me out? I've never been good looking. Oh, but they're so adorable. When talking to a monster, there is nothing more important than its mood. There are six moods. You know, I wish they told me this the first time around. I wouldn't have lost that first time. So it looks like they are flattered, very enraged, very ashamed. Okay, so this individual, this cutie right here, they seem to be flattered. Mood affects everything from effectiveness of your words to a monster's choice of action. The words you choose also impact your monster's mood. Berating an enraged monster, for instance, might cause it to become enraged. Oh, you don't say! Monsters are simple creatures without the use of a special ability. A monster will always respond in the same way to your action depending on its mood. Why is this game a lot more intricate than I ever would have thought? Once you understand how a monster's mood responds to your words, showing them all their flaws is a snap. So once you become a freaky, fucking, filthy manipulator, and you manipulate these poor people, then that's when they start to listen to you. I want to try this one. So this one is really gonna. Ooh. Wow. Ha. Thanks. Anytime, my love. Anytime. Yeah, you're right. What am I saying to these people? Don't make me blush. Oh, is she flattered again? Well, this is a. Don't want to assume any genders here, but. Oh, wow. Thank you. Why is my computer loading? Okay. Don't even look at me. Are we gonna pluck off the really pretty antlers? Are we gonna take off those really pretty antlers? Oh, we did. We cut them clean off. Poor thing. Is the game gonna come through and tell me a new piece of lore before I get on to the next person? Oh, you can only do two, three at a time? Day two, there's days in this game? Oh, am I gaining power? Like a true narcissist. At the start of your day, reorganize your charms and store the extras in the handy drawer. Not that you have any extras yet. Press the drawer face when you're done. Where's the drawer? Oh, this is the drawer. Okay, so we can put the extra charms. Oh, look at this snazzy fucker right here. Hi, how are you listening to me? Oh, hey, it's really, I would love to be able to read faster. Can they equip me with the ability to read faster in this game? So this game kind of hints on narcissism a little bit. And that's something that I've dealt with a lot in my day. I don't know what it is. For some reason, it's something about me gives you an extra turn. Okay, that's gonna be needed. I don't give a fuck about being rude. You guys came in here. You can also leave if that's really how you feel. So it looks like complimenting and berating this young man does like the same type of damage. Okay, so we're gonna berate him. His name is Rug, by the way. So he's cussing me out. It's like I was saying, I've definitely had my fair share of narcissists in my life. I feel like I recently just got done dealing with one, to be honest. But nothing would ever top this woman that my dad got legitimately suckered into dating. This woman was legitimately the most unwell person I think I've ever come across. It was actually quite scary how manipulative and just conniving this grown ass woman was. But long story short, when I was like 12, my dad got tricked into marrying this actual sociopath. I don't use that word lightly. I'm saying that because that is what this woman was. She was a legitimate sociopath. And for whatever reason, she did not like me. She did not like me at all. Okay, so now we have an extra charm. Okay. You won't be able to access your charm drawer until the start of the next day, so choose wisely. Well, let's see what this one does. Puts a monster in the best mood. Would we really need that? Or, okay, let's switch it out. So, yeah, like I was saying, my dad would date these various interesting individuals. There was something wrong with all of these women, and they were all my dad's coworkers. So this is one reason why I will never date a coworker because I saw the worst of it growing up. Oh my God, I used to think my dad was going out of his way to find like the worst women possible to bring home to us. But this woman tricked my dad into legally marrying her. This one does the most damage for them. It'll make them very ashamed. Oh, don't even look at me. All you guys seem to have the same dialogue. You all must be friends who come in here. But long story short, about 2 years into the marriage this woman had with my dad, like I said, now remember, this woman did not like me. She did not like me whatsoever. If we put her in the best mood, what would that do exactly? So if we compliment her, she becomes a little bit more, oh yes, and then like it takes damage. Okay, they're pissed off. They're a little pissed off. They think I'm rude. Okay, yeah, you're right. And then they start to succumb to my words. But this woman was not sound of mind whatsoever. I feel like I mentioned that earlier. She wasn't sound of mind to any capacity. And she used to have these very vivid and unexplainable hallucinations that someone was coming to kill her. And for some reason, she thought that, I was going to be one of those people one of those days and that I was coming to just end her life. I had bought bread because I was in high school at the time, mind you, and I had bought bread because I would come home from school every day and make a sandwich. So I bought bread, right? And I remember she told me that the bread smelled weird or something was wrong with the bread. And she, for some reason, thought that I poisoned the bread and that I was gonna like poison my whole family with the bread. It's never run across my mind to hurt any of my family members. I love my family. The family I do have, I love them very much. But she thought that I was gonna poison her with the bread. So you know what she did? She took the loaf of bread that I bought to the police station, and she tried to explain to the police that I was trying to kill her. Oh no, I fucking lost. No. Is it gonna start me all the way over? Please don't start me all the way over. Please, bro, can I just get like one more chance? Okay, yes, I got another chance. Ah, yes, I think it's giving me another chance. Okay, yes, it just starts you over. Good. Good, beautiful. But yeah, she ended up taking the bread to the police station and she told the officers that I was trying to poison her, so the cops showed up to my house. Unbeknownst to my father, mind you, she did this behind my father's back. The cops show up to my house. I'm being questioned. I'm not entirely sure what I'm being questioned on, but I'm being questioned and I knew something was off. I knew something was off. I used to kind of have not the best track record with friends, I should say. So I was thinking initially, oh, this probably has something to do with somebody that I know. Some devious, egregious things probably took place unbeknownst to me. No, it just was this woman trying to frame me for attempted murder. That's all it was. So yeah, my dad was very pissed, not at me, but at her, of course. And you know what my father did to kind of compensate for this very traumatic event that happened to me? He proceeded to stay with this woman for an additional 3 years after this situation took place. So, you know, justice wasn't really had for me in that situation, but I didn't go to jail. I didn't go to jail. That's really that with that story. A lot of other traumatic things happened between me and this woman that, I don't think those stories need to see the light of day, but I had a fun time growing up, man. It just was beautiful growing up. Okay, so we pulled my boy's tooth out, which again, I don't necessarily know what would really fix about you. You're leaving in pain and suffering. My goal is honestly just to beat this monster right here. And then I think I'm gonna call it quits, you guys. Okay, so this one was a little hard. She is a little hard. Well, I don't want to misgender them. So we take that automatic damage. Yes. Oh, don't even look at me. I forgot what the shield means. Oh, that means they're very, like, they're firm in their ways as they should be. Ooh. What also fucks with her the most? I think we want her ashamed. We want to double ashame her. We didn't want to double ashame her because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Don't look at me. Should we piss them off? I'm not doing too good. We're not doing too good. We're doing arguably worse. The strat I had before seemed to really be working. Okay. Oh, I just realized this is a turn counter in the corner. I just realized that. 7 turns left. Oh my god. Are we going to get this in 7 turns? 6 turns now. Um, oh, 5 now. 4? We can just go ahead and call it a fail. We can just go ahead and call this one a fail. How many times can you suck and it just not start you all the way to the front? You didn't have to tell me because I already knew. You know, I might be the most L gamer on this platform. I will proudly wear that crown with all of its beauty and its thorns. I think I'm gonna call it quits here today, you guys. I still have quite a tummy ache. I also, my back kind of hurts because I'm sitting on the ground. I have yet to get an actual bed, so I'm sleeping on the floor. Hee hee. I should probably attempt to eat something, even though my tummy hurts. And then I'm gonna edit this video down and get it out as soon as possible. But aside from that, yeah, that's all I have to say, you guys.
My bad, girl, yeah.